Wait a minute. Are games about to be $70 to $80 an average? I mean, come on, man. Don't get me wrong. The Nintendo Switch 2 Direct was a blast. It was fun time for me watching it. We got to see a whole bunch of games. The console itself looks amazing. We got to see the new Donkey Kong game and Mario Kart game, which are the two games that I really want to talk about because we got prices for those. Let's just talk about Donkey Kong right quick. I've been anticipating a new Donkey Kong game for the last several years, okay? I've been wanting a fresh Donkey Kong story, not these remakes that they keep doing and keep re-releasing over and over. We finally got it. I was excited. I was like, yo, this is about to be one of my first games when I get my Switch. Donkey Kong Bananza. It looks like a Super Mario Odyssey type of Donkey Kong game. And for a while, people have been predicting that the next Donkey Kong game could be a game similar to Super Mario Odyssey. I didn't hate the idea. I actually was very open to a Super Mario Odyssey type of Donkey Kong game because I enjoyed Super Mario Odyssey. We saw the gameplay. It looks great. I gotta get used to this new Donkey Kong character model. I'm just not feeling it. But I'll get used to it because it's Donkey Kong and your boy loves Donkey Kong. I hope I'm able to afford it when I get my Switch too, because I still gotta pay for the base console, which is $449.99, $450 plus government tax, of course. And then we have Mario Kart World. Now we saw a little bit of Mario Kart in the first Switch 2 Direct, and we figured that we was gonna get a little bit more information about the game. They started out the Direct with it, so they was like, okay, we just gonna rip the band-aid off. Here, we got a new Mario Kart for you guys. 24 races. The game looks great. The game looks fun. It is open world, and I always wondered, what are they gonna do to make Mario Kart evolve? Because the last Mario Kart game, they milked that game to death. They added more carts. They tried to keep the game alive as possible. They did. I give them that. But they kind of milked it a little bit. So I was like, okay, going into this new Mario Kart, how are they going to make it evolve? Pretty much open world, whole bunch of courses all over the world, and a plethora of characters, a whole bunch of characters in the game, and it looks fun. We got the price tag of 80 beans. Donkey Kong Bananza is 70. Mario Kart is 80. This is an issue. This was a concern that I had a while ago when I heard that GTA, people was speculating that it's supposed to be priced at like $100, like $90, $100 or something like that. And I'm just like, yo, these games aren't worth it. A video game should not be costing that much. I don't care how graphically these games look and perform. Like, come on, seriously? Y'all just being greedy at this point. This makes me concerned because there was a lot of games that was announced for the Switch 2, and I feel like when new games, especially the games like Metroid and Pokemon and Mario and Legend of Zelda, that was a new Legend of Zelda game was revealed, was it Hyrule Warriors or something like that? It makes me concerned that these games are going to start out at being like in between $70 and $80. I'm concerned because we should not be paying that much for a video game. I think games staying at $60 should have been the standard. If you get like a special edition game, okay, maybe move it up to a 70, max 80 for like an ultimate package edition, whatever the case may be. But the base game being $70 to $80 without DLC, we're gonna be spending like hundreds of dollars on one video game. You know, back in the day, man, I just remember getting cheap games from GameStop. Now, like, back in the day, it was like new games when they would come out, they would be $40. A lot of the GameCube games when I was getting them, it was $40, $50. That was the most we were paying, $50. That was expensive. What I would do to get $50 new games to come out. This makes me worried. A lot of these games that come out and they're very expensive and they don't have replay value. Now, the thing that I can say about Mario Kart, I don't justify the price, but the only reason I can say like, okay, it is what it is with the price, is that if you're a fan of Mario Kart, then you're gonna get a whole bunch of hours out of it. You're gonna get a whole bunch for that $80. You can spend hours upon hours on the same carts. With this new game chat mode, you know, you're gonna be online playing hours and hours with your friends, with strangers and things like that. So it's cool. It's you know, it's cool, but it's not cool, because the only reason I say it's okay is because you can get a little bit out of it. Donkey Kong, I'm a little bit concerned because, yeah, I'm a fan of Super Mario Odyssey, but I didn't play that game after I beat it. So, you know what I'm saying? So I paid $70 for this Donkey Kong game, and if it ends up like how it ends up with me playing Super Mario Odyssey, if I don't pick this game up again, it's just like, man, they go another $70 game that I beat, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? I like to get my money's worth when it comes to these video games. But I'm concerned. All these games that was announced, I have a feeling that this is about to be the standard, like $70 to $80 for future games. And Nintendo, with these Nintendo games like Mario and Pokemon and Metroid and Legend of Zelda and things like that, they don't drop these prices. They barely drop the prices. They don't drop them low. They don't. The sales price for these games is about to be $60. That's the scary thing. We was paying for a new game, it was about $60. The sales prices for these new $70 to $80 games are about to be $60 to $65 in the Nintendo eShop store. I'm scared. Because as a Nintendo guy, I love Nintendo. I love Nintendo games. I think Nintendo is still making games that make me feel, you know, like a kid again. You know, I still have that sense of nostalgia when it comes to playing video games, and I'm not really stressing too much about the game itself. It's all about fun when it comes to Nintendo, and that's what I always appreciate about them. What I don't appreciate is the prices for these games, and I'm concerned, and I don't know. But let me know what you think about this whole thing concerning these game prices. Do you like the prices? Do you think they're okay? Do you think it's justified? Do you think the prices should be lower? How did you feel about the Nintendo Direct as a whole? Let your boy know in the comment sections, all right? Until the next video, your boy the Wildcat J Troy is out.